PG's the Dollars, Hiatus, Scuba Dives, learn from Scuba Steve was criminal, y'all. I rock with the King X. Don't forget the Kennedy doing his million march right here on YouTube. The dollar we conducted ourselves the most highest. The dollar likes what you make it. You can't love it, you can't hate it. It's gonna be simply what you make it. We stay more aware than ever. The dollar we standing out business. The dollar that you heard. The dollar God chose you because he knew he could trust you. You God's best kept secret. So stay more aware than ever. The dollar. You in the elevator. Who's elevated? God's elevated. The dollar. And that's just what it is, GG. You know what I'm saying? The perception that they try to manipulate the scene with the dollar is way overrated. The dollar, you heard? It just ain't so ain't realistic, GG. Yo, but I've been going through that nigga Rayj shit, the dollar. And it seems like Rayj, the dollar, that nigga's the bodyguard. I mean, the lawyer of P. Diddy, the dollar. It seems like Rayj wanted people to feel like P. Diddy was after him for some odd reason. I don't know why, the dollar, at first, the dollar. But then he just turned the whole loop, the dollar. Everything that I see on Rayj, the dollar, it's a bunch of fucking free Diddy antics, the dollar, or just telling people that, yo, the dollar, Diddy got me, yo, the dollar, I will show the video that I got of you because I got all the videos. See, Rayj trying to say that he got all the motherfucking videos, the dollar. He actually put a target on his fucking back, the dollar. And why is Rayj staying down for P. Diddy, the dollar? Dang, he's over here, he almost got into the fight with his. I don't get it, the dollar. Then Rayj say he's a gangster, the dollar. He's a known gang member, the dollar. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck you a known gang member, the dollar? Let's like Rayj's going Super Saiyan, the dollar. That's just what it is.
Yo, I had no idea you was a pauper.
I grew up in a neighborhood in Carson called Centerview, so that's where we grew up, and everybody adapts to the neighborhood that they from.
See, but that was my rationale.
Y'all both see Ray as an R&B singer. Yeah, Rayj Pyro.
Rayj grew up in a Pyro hood in Carson, California. And so yeah, he is affiliated. So I mean, it's just as simple as that.
Rayj was the first blood on the record that was certified. You seen the K-Slay interview?
Oh, what did he say?
So without Rayj, there is no game. Centerview, first Rayj album. Peep that out.
Facts. Oh, yeah, what facts? Why? What do you mean he'll never take an L? Like he always.
You like Kanye West music, don't you?
Of course I do.
You like Moesha, don't you?
Of course.
You like VH1, don't you?
VH1 is a great channel.
Rayj has had a hand in everything that's current black culture.
Over the years, there's been plenty of talk about Rayj's gang ties, with many doubting the legitimacy of his claims or assuming he's like other celebrities who start repping a gang after they get famous. But it turns out most people might have been wrong. Rayj really seems to have been about that life, with genuine ties to the Peru Bloods.
I had no idea.
I grew up in a neighborhood in Carson called Centerview, so that's where we grew up, and everybody adapts to the neighborhood that they from.
Now, some might say Rayj claiming it himself doesn't prove anything, but a lot of well-known pirates have publicly vouched for him, saying he's truly affiliated.
No, see, it's the problem.
See, but that was my rationale.
Y'all both see Ray as an R&B singer.
Yeah,
Rayj Pyro.
Rayj grew up in a Pyro hood in Carson, California. And so yeah, he is affiliated. So I mean, it's just as simple as that.
Another thing people love to do online is downplay Rayj's career, dismissing his accomplishments and calling him just Brandy's little brother because she's the more widely known artist. But those who know Rayj will tell you he's way more than that. He's not only been involved in the streets, but he's also made his mark in the industry in his own way.
Rayj was the first blood on the record that was certified. You seen the K-Slay interview?
No, what did he say?
So without Rayj, there is no game. Centerview, first Rayj album. Peep that out. I was just a youngster.
There's a lot to unpack here, so let's get into it. Rayj, born William Ray Norwood Jr. on January 17th, 1981, in Macomb, Mississippi, grew up alongside his older sister Brandy, who was born on February 11th, 1979. Their parents, William Norwood Sr., better known as Willie, and Sonia Norwood, came from a family with deep musical roots. The Norwoods are related to notable names in music, like Bo Diddley, Snoop Dogg, and Daz Dillinger, showing that—
All right, look at Rayj. Mr. One Wish. Mr. One Wish. We don't know who the fuck Mr. One Wish is, the dollar. We don't know, like, why this dude, the Dada, is just over here blatantly trying to be the new Diddy of the industry, the Dada. Yo, your accolades ain't matching up. We understand that you've been there, you know what I'm saying, forever, the Dada. You was brought up in there, the Dada. You know what I'm saying? Clap for Rayj being there since he was a kid, the Dada. Like, you've been around since you was a kid, you know what I'm saying, since you was a kid, the Dada. We understand, but that still doesn't mean that you actually got the right to be this and Kodak Black, this and trying to get at Suge Knight son, trying to get at P. Diddy son, trying to get, like, nigga, who the fuck? Rayj, you still Rayj, bro. You still Rayj, bro. Just because Mayweather had you over there singing One Wish to down in front of him doesn't mean that you Mayweather, nigga. Like,
talent runs strong in their bloodline.
I had no idea that you and Snoop, y'all was cousins.
Yeah, Snoop, my cousin. We all from Mississippi. We all from Mississippi. Everybody is from anywhere from Greenwood, Jackson.
Raised in a Christian household, both Brandy and Rayj started singing in church, specifically through their father's work at the Southside Church of Christ. Brandy gave her first gospel solo at just 2 years old, setting the stage for the musical paths they would later pursue. By 1983, the Norwood family relocated to Carson, California, in Los Angeles County, where life would be a stark contrast to their Mississippi upbringing. Moving to the West Coast meant adjusting to a new environment, one that was heavily influenced by the rising gang culture in LA during the 80s. Willie had lived in LA during the 70s, but by the time the family moved back, the landscape had changed dramatically. Cities like South Central, Compton.
the Dada, that nigga Rayj grew up in a fucking church, GG, so you already know he's used to that TDJ type shit, the Dada. That's why he's over here, the Dada, on his fucking, yo, this dude, the Dada, on his, yo, the Dada. That nigga's different. That nigga's different. Let's see about what happened with Fabulous. Before we get into all this shit, let's see what happened with Fabulous and Rayj. What happened with Fab and Rayj? He actually, like, well, like, you and Fab. Nah, matter of fact, let's see if him sticking up for Diddy, the Dada. This nigga been sticking up for Diddy a lot, the Dada. All this shit was.
I'm hearing about artists paying victims to keep their name out of it. They want to talk to me about what happened to them. They call me. They feel like they can trust me.
Wait a minute. Calling you for what? Calling you for what?
Because they want to tell me about certain things that happened with them and Diddy.
Are these high-profile people calling you because they've had some affiliation with Diddy that they don't want to come out? And they think you might be the vessel for it coming out? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yo, exactly he said, yeah. Yo,
and I don't even know why I just said it, but I said it, so what? Now they gotta be mad.
Yo.
Were they specific about what they did with Diddy?
I don't want to say. I think I said too much. I'm hearing about artists paying victims to keep their name out of it. They want to talk to me.
Yo, this nigga Rayj is different than Dada. Like, Rayj is fucking different, bro. Like, he is different than Dada. He's like Diddy's lawyer.
I've been to a lot of Diddy parties. I know. And ain't none of them had no dirty shit happening at them. All that happening with Diddy is a conspiracy, y'all. Ain't been, like, first off, ain't been to no parties where spent everybody. I've been to a lot of Diddy parties. I know. And ain't none of them had no dirty. Have you been to a Diddy party where everybody's about it? You? Have anybody been here where Diddy parties has been about sexual acts? Have you? No? I heard. If have you heard, that's fine. Have you? No. Have you? No. No, you haven't. Brown said. No, have you personally seen it? No. All about he say, she say. So I say this. I've been to a lot of Diddy parties. I know. And ain't none of them had no dirty shit happening at them. All that happening with Diddy is a conspiracy, y'all. There's no facts to none of this shit. So what we thinking about now is they tearing down the community, bro. Have you been to a Diddy party where everybody...
And our asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain. Do you chuckle?
You got the videos.
Do you laugh?
You got the videos.
Do you help? Do you criticize?
You gonna put them up on him.
And I've implemented a lot of things that...
Rayj has known Diddy most of his life. He considers him a mentor as well as one of his closest friends. What do you want people to know about how these allegations hit you? Had you ever thought you would hear this about the man?
I didn't. And I think it's a different time in this game. And, you know, when you look at our mentors and the people that have kind of shaped this culture, it's important to acknowledge the mistakes that they've made, and we have to hold everybody accountable for what they've done. But I don't think this is a time to tear anybody down, right? Instead, it's a time for this industry and everybody that's going through this and seeing this to learn from the mistakes and create a roadmap for the future of the industry together, right? In unity.
Same R&B singer, actor.
I stopped sipping lean for real. It get you aggravated. You be mad. Diddy want to do some shit with me where it was like, we finna do this. And I'm like, come on. But then I was sipping lean. I'm missing phone calls. And I'm like, I felt like a little ass boy. Like I wasn't ready for this shit. Yeah, so I just stopped sipping lean for real.
WAC 100 is not WAC 100. WAC 100 is for entertainment purposes.
Right.
Cash Jones is just a different person. I was supposed to be here at 2. At 2:02, Cash Jones hit me like, you late, bro. I shared my location. That's how extreme Cash Jones is. WAC 100 is now.
See, you used to be a crip.
I was trying to watch.
So this nigga.
Watch closely.
So this nigga Rayj.
I stopped sipping lean for real. It get you aggravated. You be mad.
This nigga Rayj I don't know, man. He said he sounded like fucking a Diddy lawyer. Rayj thought his one wish. If Rayj had one wish is to free Diddy. That's what I'm saying. Rayj had one wish is to free Diddy. Real shit.
Piano every day.
Lil Wayne had like this line, "Leave you dead in the living room." Lil Wayne, but I switched it for Twitter.
You didn't like what he was saying on Twitter.
Rayj singing in the living room.
So if you think I just came over there and sang a song, then you got me motherfucking twisted. I'm always over there.
Okay. So check this out. It's me, Tyrese, Rayj, and F. Gary Gray. So Rayj is like just really like feeling like Rayj right now. You know what I'm saying?
Remember, this is a fight. This is a Floyd fight, right?
Yeah. He's the friend that's feeling it to the 10th degree.
And we got 7 Rolls Royces outside, and we just made 350 racks.
We decided to have a dinner, you know, signal we're gonna go eat, whatever. Woo, woo, woo. We signaling our shit, you know. Everybody come to the dinner. Like dinner's on me. You know what I'm saying? I like to buy dinners.
Puff has the dinner. We at the dinner talking about me tweeting Rayj singing in the living room. Rayj walk in.
Shout out to my big bro Diddy, because he tried to really be like, look, they was just going in on you. And you know, it was all fun and games.
Everybody, laughing from the night. Rayj cool at this point. He like, yo, Fab, you killed me last night. It was cool. Everything was cool. He Puff fucking with him a little bit.
I'm full Dame Dash.
Puff laughing at him. Kevin Hart laughing at him.
Everybody, shout out to Kevin Hart, because you know he a comedian. But Fab ain't no comedian.
Everybody having fun with it. Cool moment. You know, it was a funny Twitter moment at that time.
He said, Rayj leaves.
We had a dinner, we laughed, everything.
Yo, GG. That's why Diddy's in a particular. He say, I'm Food Dame Dash. But he ain't.
Cool at the dinner. I don't know what happened. Rayj bumps into Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart calls me, says, yo, I just seen Rayj. This nigga is bugging. He got a tight ass red hood on. Keep talking about he got indoor pools and outdoor pools.
I got an indoor pool, an outdoor pool.
And 6-7 Rolls Royces outside.
And we got 7 Rolls Royces outside.
Come with him. It's the money team. He's screaming all kind of shit.
He's on the phone that like niggas, and they gonna rape that nigga. Bring that nigga over and stick it in that nigga booth. With the money team right now. We all over here.
Diddy told him to say that.
I swear to God, he running for me right now. I had 100 fools.
I got niggas that like niggas that's going. Yo, and look how he was talking to, and look how Diddy was talking to Fat the whole time. Like, oh yeah, but yo, what the fuck? That's different.
He was outside and he tried to call the police.
I'm like, what are you talking about, Kev? He said, that's what I was asking Rayj. What are you talking about?
When you want to disrespect me and the money team, and we got 7 Rolls Royces outside, I'm going to smack you up again, fool.
We had a show. Me and Styles and Fab got a show at the Palms, right? It was the Palms. To the right is Floyd and Fifth and Rayj.
I'm with the money team right now. We are over here.
So we just get off. We coming down the corridor. We say what's up to Floyd and Fifth and Rayj. Fab's coming up. He's hollering at Floyd and Fifth.
I was like, look, don't disrespect me and Floyd like that. I play piano on that motherfucking piano every day. That's my big bro, nigga. We grew up together. So if you think I just came over there and sang a song, you got me motherfucking twisted. I'm always over there, nigga.
Wait, let me tell you what that conversation was right there.
All right, go ahead.
I'm walking in at that hallway right there. I see Floyd, 50, and Rayj. I say what's up to Floyd. I say what's up to 50. 50 holds my hand, like, but don't let it go. So then he taps Rayj. Rayj must have been telling Floyd and 50, yo, this nigga Fab was talking shit about us.
This broke ass bitch ass nigga. I swear to God. Cause I'm not playing, man. These niggas think I sing songs and run around here and do dances. I don't play that shit, man. Nah, it's like, look, don't disrespect me and Floyd like that. Tired of playing games with these niggas. When I see Fab, he know what it is, man. That's my word.
He said the money team ain't shit. We ain't shit. Da, da, da. He just 50 says, Ray, what's this shit that you said Fab was saying? Rayj turn around now. He's stuck. He got to back up whatever he was telling them, but I'm right there. So Ray is like, yo, Fab, we the money team. You can't disrespect us, Fab. We the money team. I'm like, what, Rayj? What are you talking about? What happened? We got 6 Rolls Royces outside, Fab. We got indoor pools, outdoor pools. I'm like, Rayj, what the fuck are you talking about? Then I looked at him. He got the tight red hoodie on that Kevin Hart told me on the phone. He said, yo, he got a tight red hoodie on and flip-flops. I looked down, I seen the flip-flops. I looked up, he got the tight red hoodie on. So in my head, I said, oh shit, this is the shit Kevin Hart was talking about when he said he was bugging out here. I didn't even understand it. It don't make no sense what he's saying. So now I see, all right, this is the bugging Rayj right now that we talking to. He like, yo, Fab, you disrespecting Floyd, you disrespecting 50, you disrespecting the money team. And we not having that. I don't know what he's talking about. So I look at Floyd and 50 and they still trying to follow along. Everybody's trying to follow along with Ray going, but he's not making no sense. Me and Kevin Hart.
It's a coincidence.
Me and Kevin Hart. I'm the only nigga that wasn't there.
Meek and Diddy. So Rayj came with me.
Rayj was bugging. He got that same outfit, head to toe that he's saying, the red flip-flops, right?
We need to make clear. I don't think we're breaking it down.
I don't think we're breaking it down.
Out there. If he had on the same clothes, that means he been up since then. So that means he's on a different stratosphere. We in Vegas.
Now listen,
fight. Let's just call
listen. He right.
You got on the same shit because this wardrobe changes in Vegas. You got on the same shit. Fab is also looking at him like that.
Look, the shit he said from Kevin Hart, his outfit is clicking. After Fab's talking to Fifth and Floyd, and he acknowledged Rayj, and then he seen he was bugging. He's back talking to Fifth and Floyd. I ain't know Fifth was holding his hand. From what we looking at, Fab talking to Fifth.
50's over there, you know what I'm saying, holding his hand, instigating the whole situation, GG, but he just, that's I can't say he's instigating that. That's some real shit. That's some real nigga shit. Yo, what's all that shit you was talking about Fab? Fab just pulled up right now. I'll say it to him right now.
Rayj's trying to talk to Fab, but he's ignoring him now because he's wired.
So when I seen him, I was with Floyd and 50.
So now he's going like this to Spitz.
And I even said, yo, Rayj, stop touching me.
Yeah.
Rayj, stop touching me.
Nah, he said.
And he tried to say, don't touch me, and I touched that nigga.
He's tapping his chest.
This what clicked in my head. This clicked in my head while he's talking to me.
What's wrong with this nigga?
Rayj is pressing me right now.
What up, Rayj? What happened, man? What the hell went on?
I shot that nigga in the face, my nigga.
So you punched Fab in the face?
All I'm saying is, if you got Fab number, tell that nigga to send a picture of his face right now.
Like, I went back to the hood for a second. I said, oh, shit. Ray J is pressing me right now. And then
That
he's tapping
clicked
me
in
to
his
touch
mind.
your
He
fat.
thought about it. He pushed him.
Diddy told
Ray
me
J
what I
went
said.
ballistic after that. He started calling out gang shit, all of that.
He's gonna apologize to me for being a broke ass, bitch ass nigga. I got 6 Rolls Royces outside. Fuck that whole team, nigga. I'ma smack the shit out that bitch ass nigga. Now I smack the shit out that nigga.
You
Then
can't
I'ma
smack
get
him
my
over the
big-
phone.
Here I'm with the money team. Shout out to Floyd 50. What up, y'all? And wherever we see Fab and his crew, we gonna smack them bitch ass niggas. Foreman was out.
Now, Ray J, let me. So, did Fab at all his people, or did he hit you at all?
Nah, look, my team don't play.
What type of push was it? I need to know.
Let me tell you the actual push.
Okay.
The actual push, because he had on a hoodie. I pushed him, but I grabbed his hoodie too.
Push with the grab.
If your hood got pulled over, you left that out when you told me what happened, nigga. Your hood got pulled over, nigga. The nigga pulled the hood over your head with your team behind you.
Yeah. But I didn't swing on him. I ain't do nothing else to him. I just grabbed him and had him by his hood. Let him go. That's when he started doing the wild and shit. When I let him go, he started going.
My man,
he couldn't even get out the hoodie joint though.
Okay.
You can't get out of that. That's like a move. That's like a real, like somebody pull your hoodie like this. You can't do nothing. You try to swirl around and get out of that. You can't get out of that. I wasn't trying to like hit on because I was like just really just relax.
Ray
And he
J,
said,
stop.
yo, in his interview, he said that nigga told me don't touch him, and I touched him. Like he just kept doing, and that's when it escalated. He touched, like I told him, yo, stop touching me.
Yo, this nigga's crazy, Dada. What he doing, Dada? This nigga's on some other shit, GG. Yo, that nigga Ray J gotta get his shit together, Dada. He got Suge Knight coming at him now, Dada. Now you got Suge Knight hitting you up, Dada. Shit's about to get, shit's getting hectic, Dada. Dialogue, Dada. Got the phone call, GG.
You and Ray J, everything good between both of y'all? I know you was telling me that, you know, he wasn't really a Pyru. What you mean by that?
Well, first of all, last time we spoke, I didn't want to be on Ray J. I said, Ray J need prayer. We need to pray for him because I don't want to be the one to push him over the edge. He hang himself or something. But first and foremost, I don't think Ray J is all to blame. You know, his whole get down been a scam, and Ray J into shit he shouldn't be in. And I don't know why, but it's funny that all the little dudes who 5'5" and 5'6" or whatever, I don't care if they artists, guitar players, manager, whatever, all the short guys have a problem with Mr. Knight. It's not my fault. I am not your daddy. I didn't make you short. Don't be mad at me. But one thing you better remember, when we get older, you might start off like me. I can start off at 6'4". I'll start getting older, you lose an inch or two. So don't be mad at short people. Get shorter. But for me personally talking about Ray J, oh, by the way, Ray J, y'all trying to bully my son? Hey, he's a good kid. He wasn't raised like that. You know what I mean? So when y'all call him and threaten him or say I'm not his father and put a picture of him and another nigga on there saying that's his father, I love all my kids. And I know that boy is my son. But even if he wasn't my son, or any of my kids wasn't mine, I done took care of them. I love them. I support them. And God will give me even a bigger blessing to take care of a child and raise a child and look out for him, even the fact that I didn't make him. But to try to bully him, that's some weirdo shit. So, you know, all y'all need to take a break and eat some milk, drink some milk and cookies. That's soft shit. But back to Ray J saying he from Pyru.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
It's not up to me to say who from Pyru ain't from Pyru. But I tell you this, if you are from Paru, what are you doing for the Parus? Are you getting anybody lawyers? Are you having anybody in prison? Are you at the hood days that y'all want to say Bompton? What are you doing? So I think it's more to it just to say you're a gang member. Are you from Paru? And you're not showing the love to the Parus. So I have no idea. I know this. I know they surroundings show they not from Paru, because I can't picture a real Paru scared to go anywhere, even by itself. I can't picture a real Paru who turning down his phase. If you say you from Paru and motherfuckers calling you out and want to run it, if you ain't running, that's a DP. Don't be mad at me. Understand the politics. A real Paru is not going to be talking about somebody who's dead. A real Paru is not going to be talking about somebody in prison. Because if I'm in prison, I ain't there to pull up on you. You damn sure can't pull up on me. So talking bad about people who's not there to have that understanding is weirdo shit. But even though I'm in prison, and if your heart aches that much that you want to run it, I can stand and ride up and go to the hole. You can come fill out a visiting form, come in the visiting room, and I can express myself with you. If we ain't talking about doing none of that, I love everybody out there, especially the homies. Stay focused on yourself. Leave real niggas alone.
Check this out. Why is he talking about that bullshit? He went around.
Huh? Unmuted.
Why he talking about his shit?
That's it. That's all I'm talking about.
No, that's all he's talking about. They were asking.
Why you asking about questions about that with Vlad? You know what I'm talking about, nigga. You don't talk to nobody. You talk to motherfuckers. You want to talk to motherfuckers when you want to talk to them. Motherfucking line they draw on the sand. Well, motherfuckers get that motherfuckers when they feel they can, when they want to, and bullshit motherfuckers, and act like, well, you talking slick motherfucker ass, nigga. Don't be talking about fucking same breath, you motherfucking with Snoop. Because Snoop said some fucked up shit about the army, and shit coming out, and shit gonna be dealt with.
You want to put it on speaker?
I know y'all hear me talking. I ain't talking to my motherfucking self.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know, the shit y'all be doing ain't homie shit, ain't family shit. It's selfish shit. Now, here it is. Pop ain't this motherfucker. That's a little bro, that's a little homie, that's all the answer. Then y'all with Snoop and the rest of these niggas, nigga, fuck Snoop, nigga. And the minute the motherfucker run to him, he know what it is. Y'all can't listen. There's nothing wrong with being on Snoop's side and gangbang on that side of the way.
Maybe shook for his life right now, Donna.
The motherfucker can't play both sides. Both sides get motherfuckers mixed up. Every time motherfuckers turn around, motherfuckers see you motherfuckers love and love the shit up you little niggas. But y'all only fucking niggas with convenience. Then you say shit that won't nobody else say shit. If somebody else would say shit, the homies will want some answers. Because it's you, we ain't tripping. But you still say shit. Then when it comes to talking like real family, you bullshit a motherfucker. On top of that motherfucking shit, when it comes to some shit where the motherfucker that you feed your family, it's my responsibility to feed my family. You gonna say bitch ass, show whoever that faggot ass motherfucker is, fuck Shay. Okay? And he tell you, you got my rights, my life rights, and even if I'm talking anything or do anything, like if I throw a bird in the sky and somebody pay me, I gotta pay you. And so yeah, I need to check on that too. When you know the truth. If it was something different and it was true what you said or no, it's true. But you know you don't got my life right. So I would never say present me having something on you to fuck with your motherfucking family like you did with me. And you know you did that shit. And I told motherfucking either motherfucking ass to tell you about it and tell one to holler at it, and everybody just go backwards and backwards and forwards. And he's your motherfucking ass. You wanted $8. The boy was it ain't shit. When I'm in prison, motherfucker loan you something, you just say, oh, I'm not paying it back. Oh, it's hard now. So you gonna take from me and my kid, and that shit good. When I've been the nigga to turn it down like that. Everybody do real disrespectful shit. Be different, I do that disrespectful shit to you motherfuckers, which I don't. Every time y'all men end up in the hat with the homie, I be the first motherfucker like, no. And then you know, the minute I came home, I get in all those good niggas. And those good niggas on my yacht and tell them what it is with you and what you mean to me. And if any problem with you, nigga, we're gonna deal with it right out here. But at the same time, y'all don't get the full respect. And you up there doing a podcast, this weird ass motherfucker who always got something to say negative about every motherfucking body that ain't true. And y'all still entertain these motherfuckers.
I'm on the phone with Suge all the time. And so sometimes the homie mad, sometimes he not. At the end of the day, people keep talking about whatever I said about the life rights. Suge signed all his life rights over to me. I signed them right back to the homie.
Okay, yeah, because I remember I interviewed Matt Barnes, who at one point thought that he had bought the life rights to Suge when he tried
That's
to
what
do
he
something
thought
with it.
because he wasn't in our.
Bro, you know, you signed him back, Nadada. You think Suge on that song like Rayj take his life rights, Nadada? Should call the daughter and he yo, this nigga ain't playing the daughter. She got some poo, the daughter. She got some poo.
Everything I did and everything I do. But the more you try to be positive with God, the more some of these weirdos want to lie. What I mean by that, I treated Rayj like a man should treat a younger man. And for him to go on Glad on his other guy's show, and he asked me questions, and I'm saying, look, don't go on nobody's show talking about the real Death Row, Tupac, or myself. And the reason why I said that, because he wasn't around then. You know, Rayj went to home study. He didn't go to elementary school, junior high school, high school. He was a child actor. So he don't know those things. And to go on there and speak on stuff, even when it comes to Snoop, Rayj, all these calls are recorded. All the stuff we be talking about or y'all talk about, bringing me saying with Snoop said he had something to do with the homie and all this and Baby Style. Everybody throwing gossiping, playing these games. I try my best to be a bigger man, even to forgive every person I can possibly forgive and move on with my life. I did my best to find something good to say about Snoop. Or I wasn't saying nothing at all. I know he didn't want it, because he wouldn't be on the run. But when all you guys tell me, everybody play both sides and let him be talking and recording, and when he goes and y'all have y'all little joke, murder was the case, the murder for hire, Tupac rest in peace, what that mean? Because y'all pounding y'all chest about it. Rayj. The reason why I started in Can-Am, the reason why I started in Can-Am, and it's a situation where I had to find a studio where I could build out a bedroom, a bathroom, a shower, since you idiots don't know, I had house arrest. So I figured if I'm going to have to do house arrest, I would be doing it at the studio before I can work. I know everybody claimed they was in the studio, but we know who be in that studio. So I need to be there. That being said, Rayj, as my homie I love more than anything, rest in peace, Pooh Rider. The one used to call you Ray Dog. Now I get to that in a minute. But Brother Rim was not done at Can-Am. It's the Plats, it's the studio to show where it was done at. Doggy Star wasn't done there. The Chronic wasn't done there. Only album was technically really done there was All Eyes on Me. And Rayj, you've never been in the studio with us, nor Pop. Never. When it comes to anybody in my past, everybody got a problem with the past because today they live in a lie.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Anything you check, you're going to see the credits on that album. Anything you see made that company, you're going to see who made that company. But when it comes to Rayj, you saying you got my life right. Let me tell you something, little boy. Now I'm going to tell you the truth. First of all, now you playing with my kids and my family. So we're going to play with yours. Since you say you got my life right and you trying to mess up the money that my family gets, now I'm going to sue your little punk ass. And I'm going to get every dime you get. Every dime your mama hide for you and everybody else. Now let's break it all the way down. I love Danny Boy. Danny Boy not my biological son, but I always loved Danny Boy as a son. So you get up there and say that you didn't know Danny Boy was gay, Rayj, you knew Danny Boy was gay when Danny Boy was slipping and slide. What I love about Danny Boy, he owns it. And I'm proud of him for that. And I'm not running for that. That's who he was. That's who he is. Now, I call Pooh Rider like we all call Pooh Rider that. All of us who know him and love him. Because Pooh was a rider. I'm going to say this, I'm going to get off you, Rayj. But you call him Pooh Rider because you know what he was riding. You. All those things you said about Puffy and all what's going on, how Puffy was bragging about he had something to do with the homie not being here. And I'm telling you, this is a recording penitentiary phone call. For you to record me, because I'm telling you, whatever I say once, I can say twice. When I told you, since you fuck with Snoop, you fuck with Puffy. You was living with Puffy. Y'all was sharing beds. I said, don't go on there talking about Pac because you fuck with his enemies. That's what I said. I believe that a man should be able to forgive. Every person relying on me, I forgave them. Y'all been doing these shows, these podcasts, telling lie after lie after lie. I'm going to say something about singing Danny Boy. And this ain't no disrespect. DB, you know what's up. But Danny Boy is a cold player, man. All those dudes know Danny Boy in and out on him. In and out. In and out. Out and in. Shit. Making them think they're a woman. So everybody want to throw Danny Boy in the bus and be like, oh, he was the gay one. Okay. Who was hanging with Danny Boy? Who was hanging with Puffy? And you know, one more thing. It's like this. I ain't never known Danny Boy to lie. Now, Danny Boy might get some shit confused and think somebody said something about him. He might go on one or whatever. But Danny Boy, Rayj, Young Buck, they say Baby Styles, E, it was some one of those other dudes. Well, anyway, Danny Boy tell them in their face and said it more than once. Who get the best head better than the bitch? Number one. Danny Boy, I ain't never, like I said, I ain't never known him to lie. But at the same time, Puffy and Rayj was living together. When Corona came and everybody's being quarantined, shit, that Miami Beach house, Store Island, was their playground. All of a sudden, when you try to get brownie points from these dudes, make no sense. I'm starting to figure that
Rayj fucking up, the daughter. He choosing sides, the daughter. Rayj fucking up, the daughter. Yo, Rayj, what you want, Rayj? What you want, Rayj? You fucking up, the daughter. You over there, the daughter. Fucking. It's like you fucking with Diddy's sons. Then you saying Diddy's trying to get at you, and then you over there being like Diddy's lawyer or some shit like that. The daughter. It's like, bro, what is gonna be? Like, bro, like we don't understand the data. What is that you're hiding, bro?
You did nothing but help. You are helping advance the conversation with people who are willing to discuss their perspective. That is a precious commodity.
Surprisingly enough, when we talk about celebrities who've done a lot in the industry, Rayj doesn't get mentioned. No one thinks twice about him and his past as an industry playmaker. Rayj is someone who is anywhere, everywhere, all at once, and has seen a lot. He didn't have the same restrictions as his sister Brandy, who had to maintain the image of a good church girl during her rise in the 90s. When it came to parenting Rayj, their mother was more lenient and willing to allow him to be himself. In the late 2010s, Rayj and Brandy even had their own TV show that was centered around Rayj stepping outside his bad boy image to take his career more seriously. Rayj has had many public disputes, being gang affiliated, a sex tape, and even had his own reality TV shows playing a lover boy or a selfish boyfriend.
Alright. Stop. Come out.
But now, as we move forward with this Diddy case, he's taken on a new role, which is being an advocate for hip-hop and or black media. For someone who has been quiet for so many years when it comes to urban media shenanigans, he sure has taken on a role of being a voice of reason, denouncing and also trying to sway the public narrative on Diddy and the industry. But why? It seems like Rayj is trying to salvage his public image from whatever may come into the light in the near future. Rayj has taken the initiative to publicly denounce Diddy on Club Shay Shay amid the video release of Diddy in the hotel hallways with Cassie.
I'm not saying what's up to Puff like that ever again. That ain't that. The homie need a public whipping.
Yeah.
It's the only way it's gonna be right, with a public whipping. Like, you know, the whip somebody that you slain and hurt 1,000 lashes publicly. 1,000. By you, somebody yours.
In that moment, months ago, he felt like P. Diddy needed a public lashing. Now, here's his stance on Diddy being innocent until proven guilty. Rayj doesn't know what stance or side he wants to be on. He doesn't know if he still wants to be cool with Diddy or not. He's swaying towards whatever feels right at the moment. And that's exactly what's wrong with the industry now. If you stand for nothing, then you fall for anything. And Rayj has fell quite a few times. The fact that he's getting a big break with these platforms to speak and be the quote-unquote voice of the people shows the level of mediocrity we're subjecting ourselves to. Rayj has never really spoken about Black issues. In fact, the only time we've ever seen Rayj really be near anything that has to do with BLM was with Kanye and Candace Owens on the red carpet, where Candace presented her documentary, The Greatest Lie Ever Sold, which exposed the financial bait and switch performed by the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation. Now he's on News Nation, pushing for forgiveness and learning from your mistakes.
Rayj has known Diddy most of his life. He considers him a mentor as well as one of his closest friends. What do you want people to know about how these allegations hit you? Had you ever thought you would hear this about the man?
I didn't. And I think it's a different time in this game. And, you know, when you look at our mentors and the people that have kind of shaped this culture, it's important to acknowledge the mistakes that they've made, and we have to hold everybody accountable for what they've done. But I don't think this is a time to tear anybody down, right? Instead, it's a time for this industry and everybody that's going through this and seeing this to learn from the mistakes and create a roadmap for the future of the industry together, right? In unity.
When Rayj talks about learning from his mistakes of the industry, does that also include himself? Rayj has been a spokesperson for the past few months speaking on Diddy and hip-hop. Whether or not you believe what he's saying is helping or hurting Diddy is completely up to you, but this press tour gives off the perception that he is reformed from what either he saw or was involved in, or from what the media has been saying in general. It looks like he's trying to do some clean press to distance himself from any past shenanigans, talking about accountability and presentation, moving from industry games and becoming a more safer place for the next generation of industry professionals, which makes the public feel like he's moving in good faith. But to the industry, especially Diddy's sons, they don't have the same sentiments. While on the news, Rayj made a lot of bootyful comments that the sons didn't take a liking to. They almost got into a fight at the club, and Chris Brown had to break it up.
Let's take a listen to Rayj. He was talking to WAC 100 about what went down.
They tried to rush you in Miami?
In LA.
Where?
Bro, you know I'm not gonna call y'all because this could go somewhere else. And I'm like, you know, at the club, dog.
But you didn't have Donut then with you?
I ain't have nobody with me, dog.
So how many of them was it? 2, 3? What?
I don't know, like 8.
Oh, so it was them at 8 and they tried to rush you for real?
Yeah, but don't put this up, blood.
Nah, it's going out. So my question to you is, can I put the other stuff out that we've been knowing about?
Nah, they too young, like that. Like I moved away from it, like.
Huh?
I tried to talk some sense into like what happened, but I'm saying, luckily the homie Chris is there.
What Chris?
Chris Brown, bro. But whack, don't put this up online. Bro.
Nah, is this off?
Nah, but still, don't.
It's going up. It's already online.
No, we didn't have a fight. We had a big argument right outside the club.
And who started it?
This time, I think I got loud and got aggressive, but it was the third time it's happened. And so I felt like I needed to like stand up for myself, even though I was talking and we was having a lot of crazy words. I was walking that way to avoid the issue. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And that's what happened. And it's unfortunate, but what's dope is that we all got on the phone. We talked for about 35 minutes.
You that don't care.
You don't care about the piece
Listen,
about it?
At what point? So you saying someone approached you, and this is the third time y'all been having this argument. What was y'all arguing about?
Comments that I was making on my show, on my news.
Oh, you got a show?
I'm on the news now. I'm a news anchor.
What?
I'm a news anchor. Yep, I'm on the news.
You know what to do with yourself, huh?
No, I'm having a good time.
You're not.
What's interesting is Rayj and Nicki got on live together, and Nicki, being the HBIC, was hinting about Ray coming out the closet.
What you gonna say? Because I'm really a barb. This will be.
And so I just hope that you are happy with yourself. You know, no judgment, because I am not God. I'm not in the position to tell anybody about it. I just want to, I hope that you
Diddy
can look yourself in the mirror and always be happy with your choices that you've made.
Everybody needs a little help sometimes through the process. But yes, I'm looking at myself now. If I had on a wig, I would want to date myself. I don't.
Are you coming out of the closet?
No, I was just
When will you?
I can't.
This actually isn't the first time someone insinuated Rayj coming out the closet. Danny Boy, who was signed to Death Row as a singer when he was 14, which is interesting because if you don't know, Rayj and Suge have known each other since Ray was a kid. They have a long history with each other to the point that Suge Knight actually sold his life story to Rayj. So it's not far-fetched that him and Danny Boy are well acquainted.
Where did it go bad with you and Rayj?
Where did it go bad with me and Rayj? I don't know. Rayj just started acting funny like when Death Row kind of started going through it. Man, we in there smoking weed and one of the guys come in and he's like, man, damn, you look good for what you've been through. And I'm like, thanks, man. I'm like, shit, thanks. I appreciate it.
Right.
Yeah, you was on crack, DB. Motherfuckers say you was begging and shit.
Damn.
On drugs. And he say, tell him the other shit. I'm like, tell me the other shit. He like, yeah. And he say, Rayj said. I'm like, here we go. He say, Rayj said, you tried to get him to do some gay shit.
At this point, you hadn't came out yet. Okay.
I came out in that barbershop. Oh, should I say we came out? I came out in that barbershop. Oh, should I say we came out? Fuck you gonna tell on me? And say I force you some shit.
Now, was this live with Nicki calculated or just being a mysterious moment? Could be a mix of trolling, but also truth-telling in a very humorous, unserious way. This conversation was very intriguing, but could be Ray trying to align himself with Nicki by continuously saying that he's a barb. But her mentioning 7 Rolls Royce, but says he has 1 or 2, was just weird, when they're seemingly talking about sex. Or not, but you guys could let me know down in the comments.
I'm about to go and have I don't know what's gonna happen after
7
this.
Rolls Royces. Tell us that story.
Yeah, it was just a crazy night in Vegas, and I got over cocky and said some things that were out of bounds. I said some over the top things that had to do with sodomy and other things, and I wasn't proud of myself about what I did. But what happened was through my demise.
Sir, I don't care.
But you just
excuse me, I have another question. You need to shush in the I just want to know how many Rolls Royces you had back to back.
It was 1, 2. It was about 5. I think I put on 2 because my other homies had 2, so I added on the extras. But it was about 5. It was 5 probably. And then I had 1. But everybody, no. It was a lot of them. We got 7 Rolls Royce, 1, 2, 3, 4, all my friends, everybody. Like, I'll send you the video. We was having a good time. Like, so, but I over cockied myself. Pause, and that's it.
Whoa! Hold on. Stop.
And the money team didn't have my back. I'm sorry.
Stop.
Yeah, this nigga's different, yo. What's up with this dude, done?
You over cockied yourself?
That's crazy. That might be the pause of the year.
But that whole conversation definitely contradicted what Ray was fighting for, being a self-proclaimed news anchor. Because at first, it looked like he was trying to rebuild his image away from the industry mess, getting rid of the bad boy look, and now he just seemed like he's hiding something and trying to move ahead of the game. Whether or not he's speaking in code is very unserious. Is this good guy act an attempt at a new beginning for him in the media, or just another PR strategy to give himself some relevancy? Is Rayj another figure that is doing damage control to hide from anything he's done in the past? Let me know what you guys think down below, and make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Toodles.
That nigga different. Rayj is different. Rayj definitely hiding something. That's just what it is, bro. Rayj be on some real scare shit. And then that dude Woody's over there doing shit with Ray J and all that shit. They different.
Whitney Houston, what you brag about
But when is it?
how Snoop told you and told you he's a part of the you listen to Snoop on the radio. Snoop is,
Suge Knight just dropped a bombshell from prison, accusing Snoop Dogg of setting up Tupac's unalivement and Ray J of being involved in Whitney Houston's death. But is he finally telling the truth or just throwing out more wild accusations?
Snoop was involved in.
And then there's Ray J, who's been accused of getting Whitney Houston hooked on drugs and being there the night she died. But was he just an innocent bystander, or did he actually have a role in her death?
He was
She just used the term that Brandy's little brother bringing me drugs and doing drugs with me.
There are too many coincidences to ignore. And we're about to break it all down.
Yeah,
Suge Knight just put Snoop Dogg and Ray J on blast. So let's get into it. In a shocking call from behind bars, Suge accused Ray J of being involved in Whitney Houston's death. He claims Ray was bringing drugs to Whitney, doing drugs with her, and that she was terrified of him in her final days. According to Suge, Whitney didn't even say Ray J's name. She just called him Brandy's little brother.
She didn't even say your name. She just used the term that Brandy's little brother.
And that's not all. Suge also dropped an even bigger bomb, claiming Snoop Dogg played a direct role in Tupac's unalivement.
I'm not even going to go there and get on Snoop's situation because everybody know how tight him and Puffy is.
Suge alleges that Ray J himself once confirmed that Snoop put a bounty on Tupac. That's right, the same Ray J who's been cozy with Diddy, Clive Davis, and Hollywood's elite might have let this massive secret slip to Suge at some point. But how much truth is really behind these accusations? And why is Suge choosing now to speak on it? Let's rewind and break this down. We've known for years that Tupac and Snoop weren't on good terms before Pac's unalivement. But now, Suge is shedding new light on just how bad things got.
Suge is talking because Snoop Dogg want to sit there and say, oh, something, he owns that fro, that Suge is mad that he owns that fro round. Now, I bet. You know what I'm saying? And then Ray J want to say, oh, I have Suge life rights. So, you know what I'm saying? Now he's like, yo, these niggas.
According to Suge, Tupac was furious with Snoop after hearing him on the radio saying he'd work with Biggie and Puffy. This was right after the 1996 MTV Video Music Awards, just days before Tupac was shot in Las Vegas.
We listen to Snoop on the radio. Snoop is,
The next morning, when Tupac confronted Snoop, Suge had to step in to calm things down. But the damage was already done. Snoop was allegedly scared for his life, so much so that he even brought weapons on the plane ride home. But here's where it gets even crazier. Suge claims Snoop later played a role in putting money on Tupac's head. But this is not the first time that Suge has mentioned Snoop's alleged involvement in the unalivement of Tupac. A few years ago, Suge Knight expressed his need for a face-to-face conversation with Snoop Dogg, emphasizing that there is a lot of explaining he needs to give for all that he has allegedly done.
Before I even jump on that situation, it's like,
Knight started by highlighting the close relationship between Tupac and Snoop, citing the rapper's contributions to All Eyes on Me and how it propelled Snoop to stardom. Afterwards, he insisted on addressing any possible involvement Snoop might have in the events leading up to Tupac's M. Knight then made a number of claims against Snoop, one being that the rapper knew something was about to go down in Vegas and had informed Daz Dillinger not to go to Vegas with the rest of the Death Row crew the night of Tupac's shooting.
Situation saying that Snoop told him they can't go to the fight, can't go to the club.
You see, in a 2017 interview with Vlad TV, Daz spoke about this incident saying,
Were you in Vegas?
No, we heard about it because they was trying to get us to go to Vegas.
Bad.
That's different. That's different.
Delta MD UV cleared.
Why is all this Tupac and shit coming up and shit like that?
Names in another interview from a while back.
I feel like all this Tupac and Biggie and shit like that is starting to resurface on niggas' timeline and keep resurfacing. Something's going on with Tupac and Biggie, Tupac and Biggie, I don't know why Tupac, especially Biggie. Biggie's never shifting. They put a Pac and Biggie up there now, ever since Biggie mom passed away and shit like that, it's just like Biggie shit been resurfacing on niggas' timeline. Tupac shit been resurfacing. Something going on with that. It's not the. It's about the war. Like Pac said.
Where he said,
Dad was like, no, I'm not going to that shit. You on the road with them? You going, it's going to be all the blood there, blah, blah, blah.
Additionally, Suge claimed that Daz and Snoop Dogg recorded a song with one of the men who allegedly plotted to unalive Tupac. Snoop, Daz, and the rest of them, they did a song with
and Snoop Dogg, a lot of Snoop Dogg and JC is shit's going on. A lot of Snoop Dogg. Like either it's gonna be Snoop Dogg or Jay-Z. Which one you think it's gonna be? Like Snoop Dogg and Jay-Z, like Snoop Dogg. Maybe they beefing. Maybe Snoop and Jay's beefing on some shit.
With one of the ends from that side who was in the car. He said, if that's loyalty to Pac, ish MFs don't need that type of loyalty. When asked who they did the song with, Suge Knight named DeAndre Big Dre Smith, who was allegedly one of 4 men in the car from which the deadly 1996 drive-by shooting was.
Nah, but when Snoop Dogg was sitting there and he looked out, like when Snoop sat there and he looked at Pac when Pac was doing that interview, he did look iffy.
Was carried out. Authorities believe the other men in the car that night were Orlando Baby Lane Anderson, his uncle Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, and Terrence Bubble Up Brown. Davis, the only living suspect in the case, was charged with 2 Pacs M earlier this year. The person who did the compilation was that N. Dre, or whatever his name is, Suge said. Well, you know, he ain't here, but that's that. But like I said before, if Keefe D telling the truth, all the other ish makes sense. What's more, Suge Knight claimed, Warren G., who had invited Snoop to his LA home at the time of the shooting, claimed that the rapper was equipped with a long-distance radio-like device that functioned almost like a cell phone. This device, as Suge claims, became the conduit through which Snoop received live updates about Tupac's shooting and subsequent demise in Las Vegas.
Warren did a thing where he was on a talking with others.
For context, Warren G., a close associate of Snoop Dogg, recounted how Snoop had initially planned to accompany Tupac and Death Row Records founder Suge Knight to Las Vegas for the Tyson vs. Selden fight. In a twist of fate, Snoop altered his plans and accepted Warren G.'s invitation to watch the fight at his Los Angeles residence. Warren G., reflecting on the unexpected turn of events, shared, "The cold sh about it is I had called Snoop. At that time, I was single. I had a house to myself. I was like, I'm a bachelor. What's up, Snoop? Come over. I'm here watching the fight. I'm invite a gang of people over. We gonna barbecue." Despite the initial rejection of the invitation, Warren G. was pleasantly surprised when he heard a horn honking in front of his house. Snoop Dogg, decked out in a white Rolls Royce with a distinctive peanut butter interior, had arrived with a change of heart. The two friends spent the evening barbecuing and enjoying the fight, with Snoop even allowing Warren G. to take the Rolls Royce for a spin. Warren G. recalled the moment, saying, "He pulled up, he surprised me. He came and hung with me, he let me drive that MF, and we just having a good time, barbecuing, having fun, and the fight was coming on. He came to F with me for the fight instead of going to Vegas." As the two friends immersed themselves in the atmosphere of the Tyson versus Selden fight, Snoop, equipped with a Nextel device, received shocking news. The device, with its capabilities extending all the way from Vegas to Los Angeles, became the conduit for real-time updates on the unfolding tragedy. Snoop, amidst the revelry, received calls informing him that Tupac Shakur had been shot. Warren G. vividly remembered the moment, stating,
"He had the Nextel back then. Remember the mother? Yeah. He had the mother could go."
The use of a long-distance radio by Snoop Dogg on the night of Tupac's shooting is a perplexing anomaly. The possession of such a tool raises critical questions about Snoop's knowledge of the unfolding tragedy and challenges the conventional understanding of the night Tupac was shot. Suge Knight dismissed the possibility of anyone, apart from the Death Row security team, having access to the radios described by Warren G.
Well, you have a radio, and he was at the fight with us, and he had a security team.
By saying this, Suge implies that Snoop was probably using the radio to get information from a source closer to the heart of the incident. What's more, Knight also said that Snoop never visited Tupac in hospital after his shooting, despite the Dogfather saying multiple times that he saw Pac before he died.
He said Snoop kicked him out, Then he came to the hospital. Snoop never came to the hospital, period.
Now let's get into Rayj. According to Suge, Rayj wasn't just casually around Whitney Houston. He was directly involved in her downfall. There's long been speculation that Rayj had connections with Clive Davis, the music mogul who was reportedly at the Beverly Hilton when Whitney died. Some even believe Rayj was sent to keep Whitney on a certain path, or worse. And it doesn't help that Rayj was acting strangely after Whitney's death. You see, according to Jaguar Wright, Rayj was the last person to see Whitney Houston alive, and he was actually the one who let the substance dealer into her room to drug her.
Rayj was the last person to see her alive. He let the drug dealer in, but she was so...
She went on to say that Whitney had been beaten up before her death.
Said Leola Brown, Bobby Brown's sister, has said on several occasions that she was beaten.
Although Jaguar doesn't mention who was responsible for beating up Whitney, all the fingers currently point towards Rayj. In fact, after learning that Houston's use was one of the causes of her death, the icon's ex-husband Bobby Brown's sister Leola reportedly claimed that Rayj knew someone who sold substances and accused him of providing substances to Whitney. Leola reportedly claimed that she witnessed Rayj leaving Houston's hotel room when her former sister-in-law died. She then accused Ray of being a runner boy for the music legend because he knew somebody that sold substances from whom he bought and supplied them to Whitney. In addition to this, in a resurfaced interview, Rayj can be heard saying that he could get Whitney to be sober if he wanted to. This interview was conducted while Whitney was still alive, which meant that Rayj was actually controlling her at the time. What's even more shocking is that in that same interview, Rayj also admitted to using Whitney for clout.
Day I was with her, I was not happy. Right. Like I was not happy. Right. It was the right thing. And I saw.
At this point, it is clear that Rayj did not care about Whitney and only used her to get his fame. Later on, when Whitney died, Rayj was seen at her funeral grabbing her casket and faking tears for fame and to catapult his career. In 2017, Ray expressed his regrets about what happened to Whitney and even confessed that he was to blame. Speaking to singer Stacey Francis during season of Celebrity Big Brother, Ray brought up the events from 2012 saying, "Stacey and we had a conversation about what happened with Whitney Houston before she passed. I never talk about it, but it was something I felt she wanted to talk about, and it was the right time, so we talked briefly about it, and I told them how I felt, how I blame myself on a lot of stuff." Ray also insisted that although several media outlets offered him millions to reveal secrets of the music icon's death, he turned down every single proposal. He said, "I had so many people calling me offering millions of dollars to have an interview. I was like, I don't need the money. It's not good money. That's just not right. My karma would be bad." Rayj and Whitney Houston had a well-known and often speculated about relationship that has captured the public's attention for years. Whitney Houston was already an established superstar by the time she met Rayj in the early 2000s. On the other hand, Ray was a young up-and-comer when he first met Houston. He had already begun his career as an actor, appearing on shows like The Sinbad Show and Moesha, and had just released his debut album, Everything You Want, in 1997. At the time, he was still a teenager, and he quickly became enamored with Houston's talent and presence. It's not entirely clear how the two met, but they quickly became close friends. They were often seen together at events and parties, and Rayj even appeared on Houston's reality.
Happy birthday, Marty. Oh, no, you don't. Let me get this.
That shit hit different, Dada. That shit hit different. Well, I don't think Rayj simply maybe did it purposely. Who knows, Dada? I couldn't tell you, Dada. It's just the industry's a spooky fucking world, but who knows what Rayj's real intentions. But he said when he was with her, he wasn't happy. So why was you with her? You're not happy when you're like, what the hell? She's an older person, Dada. That's Whitney Houston. What the hell are you talking about? You crazy?
In 2005. The show, which followed Houston and her then husband Bobby Brown as they went about their daily lives, gave viewers a glimpse into the couple's tumultuous relationship, but it also showcased Houston's affection for Rayj. As the years went on, rumors began to swirl that Rayj and Houston's relationship was more than just platonic. Some sources claimed that they had been romantically involved, while others insisted that they were simply close friends. Despite the speculation, neither Rayj nor Houston ever confirmed or denied the rumors. After Whitney died in 2012, Rayj was reportedly devastated by the loss,
That's
and in
crazy.
interviews
He was
following her
there.
death, he spoke candidly about their relationship, describing her as a mentor and a friend.
I really miss my friend. You know, I really do. I'm still hurting.
Look at the old lady. She said.
In any case, Clive Davis doesn't give out innocent vibes either. Clive orchestrated Whitney's comeback in 2009 after years of substance AB and a messy relationship, which ended in a messy divorce. Her debut album, I Look to You, sold 304,000 copies in its first 7 days on the market, sending Houston back to the top of the charts and giving her the best debut week of her career. Houston still stands for the best of songwriting, the best of singing, and we know the public wants it, Clive said in 2009. There is a song on this album which is called I Didn't Know My Own Strength, and it really speaks for Whitney. She tumbled, but she didn't crumble. In any case, Whitney did not release anything after that since her voice had been ruined due to substance AB, much to Clive's disappointment. But despite the undeniable vocal decline and the unmistakable shadow cast over Whitney's star power, Clive's optimism seemingly remained unscathed. Of course, one might wonder if his rosy outlook was fueled by the substantial coin he continued to rake in from her legacy.
You can't trust a nigga like that. You can't trust a nigga like that.
It's difficult not to speculate whether Clive's unwavering hope was propelled by the echoes of revenue streams rather than genuine concern. In any case, it was no secret that the music mogul appeared to be more invested in making money than in his protege's well-being. You see, Whitney died on Feb 11, 2012. The day before the Grammy Awards. This was hours before she was to attend Davis's annual pre-Grammy party. At the time, the public and lovers of her music worldwide were devastated by her passing. However, Davis, Whitney's self-proclaimed friend and mentor, still hosted his pre-Grammy party in the Beverly Hilton Hotel on the evening of February 11th. Despite the singer's body remaining inside the building until 12:45 a.m., at the start of the event, he shared a tribute to Houston saying,
"By now, sadly, you've all learned of the unspeakably tragic."
The Grammy Award winner continued, "I am personally devastated by the loss of someone who has meant so much."
That shit hit different. That shit hit different. Rayj, damn, that shit hit different. Suge Knight and Rayj, I guess they beefing. They gotta get this shit together. Real shit. Rayj, that's how you ain't happy, bro. Yo, make sure that you ain't living with no regrets so you can smile throughout life, GG, and you can stay more righteous than ever. You heard, you could be in that elevator, smiling and shit like that so you could stay more aware, bro. You know what I'm saying? Life's about happy moments, that's the most righteous frequency you could be in, the big, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you happy, make sure you live on that frequency, make sure you stay more aware than ever, and you understand that real feelings, so you go and feel them, hurt, stay more aware, stay on business, and do what you love to do. Don't just see shit and do shit, you heard? That's a fact. So if you mark it, we gonna spark it. If you ping it, we gonna sting it, you heard? GG's,